That's just a song I've made up in my head. It's a song making fun of incels and femcells. Femcells are pretty much incels, except they're women and they hate men. And they want to see them oppressed. That's the... You fuck! You fuck! You can't run now! Where did it go? You bastard! No. Bad boy. Now you're locked in here. You've lost your roaming privileges. Anyways, as I was saying, fuck. Femcells are pretty much incels, but they hate men. They're pretty much like, incels want to see women back to the way they were in the 1950s. Femcells want that, except for it's men instead. But in general, they're just the type of people to say kill all men and all that shit, but the difference between femcells and incels is that one's promoted by society and one is shunned by society. How many times have you seen kill all men trending on Twitter and shit? And have these femcells justify it? You've seen it a lot. You see it a lot. But pretty much, yeah, they should both be shunned by society, because it's not a good mindset to hate a gender. I can't like my own video. God damn it. Now I can see chat. I can't like my own video. God damn it. There we go. I'll just close that, put a new tab here, and then I'll have that for my videos to watch. I'm not even signed in, so I have a bunch of stupid shit. Steven reacts to...
Hello everyone, and welcome to the 30th episode of Analyzing Evil, featuring Darth Sidious.
Just cancel my...
Back and talk to him. See, and then there's the post-anger clarity, which we all also have. We can all relate to that. But no, you all never get angry about anything. And look at him. If I had a fairy garden, he'd be in it. If I could go back and talk to him.
There we go.
The Dread Emperor of the Galactic Empire. This episode is a special episode for me, as Palpatine is my favorite cinema villain. The amount of pure evil that is contained within the character of Darth Sidious, and the way in which he goes about sowing this evil, is both genius and terrifying. And I may be bold and biased in saying so, but it's my belief that he is the greatest villain to have ever appeared in cinema, simply for the fact that his machinations and actions on a galactic scale are far beyond anything most villains are able to accomplish, coupled with the fact that Palpatine is a character who has no redeeming qualities whatsoever. And with all the details we're given about the man, by the end of this video, I feel I just might have you convinced that this insidious monster is indeed a villain worthy of being placed atop the hierarchy of cinematic villains. In this video, I'll be providing you with information from all of the resources I used in the previous videos on Maul, Dooku, and Vader, as well as 2 novels, Darth Plagueis and Tarkin. In accordance with the negative feelings
Hank,
people
this
have
is your
towards
fault.
Palpatine's return in the Legends comic series Dark Empire, there's an even wider array of people who detest his return in Rise of Skywalker. And for those of you who have great distaste for the way Palpatine returned in Episode 9, as a courtesy, I'm going to provide a marker in this video that will indicate at what point I'm going to be discussing his role in the events of the sequel trilogy. It will be brief, and feel free to skip that part if you wish.
Yeah, and
as
this
any
is your
information
fault.
presented
You're the
there
asshole
will have
who
little
stole
impact
my
on the way I
sock.
sum up the character at the end of the video. But his appearance in
Oh,
that film
fuck's
is still
sakes, I don't
part
want
of
to
his
hear you
character,
bitching.
and I will be discussing it. Now, without further ado, let's begin. We'll start with Palpatine's background and the personality he developed as a young man. Born in 84 BBY to his father Kosinga Palpatine and an unnamed mother, Sheev Palpatine was said to have been a strong and willful child from birth, whom his father hardly recognized as his own. Young Palpatine would be a defiant child from the time he learned to walk, and as he aged, he would find himself getting into trouble with the authorities numerous times, and would even cause the deaths of 2 pedestrians while out racing on his speeder. However, due to his status as a noble, this would have little consequence for the young Palpatine, as his father was able to sweep any mishaps that might befall his son quietly under the rug. The only ire he would gain from these moments would be the disdain of his father, who thought the young Palpatine brought great shame unto the noble name of House Palpatine. This behavior was in line with how Palpatine conducted himself at home, as he was constantly at odds with his family, especially his father, who he viewed as far less intelligent than he believed himself to be, and misguided in his efforts to advance the interests of House Palpatine. Part of this attitude came from the fact that Palpatine held 2 incredible traits within him, a genius-level intellect, and a force sensitivity that was far beyond even the most prominent force users in the galaxy. He had sensed this great power within himself from a young age, and owing to his grandiose views and his innate sense of superiority, Palpatine would come to desire to use that power to advance his own position within the galaxy. And with this desire came ideas that were in stark contrast to his father's, and a sizable faction of the Naboo aristocracy, in that Palpatine longed for the day where Naboo would shuck off its backwards ideas of isolation and enter the galactic community at large, believing there was a great place for Naboo amongst the galaxy proper. And he knew that by integrating Naboo into the galaxy, the opportunity for acquisition of great power would present itself to Palpatine. The Palpatine we see here would have the vestiges of the Sith Lord he would eventually come to be, as we have within him a willful mind, a commanding set of unwavering opinions, a hidden darkness waiting to be unleashed, and the desire in life to do one thing and one thing only, acquire power. Despite his previous transgressions with regards to his family and the law, even here at this young age, Palpatine would have a great understanding of restraint and patience, appearing to the public at large as a calm, well-mannered, and gracious individual, one who knew his way around the art of conversation, and who could placate anyone in his path with mild flattery or a cautious agreement with their positions, all of which would serve to strengthen his efforts for greater power. However, Surface-level interaction and public service were not nearly enough to facilitate his goals, and in order to advance his position, and the position he believed Naboo deserved in the galaxy, he would collaborate with the supposed enemies of his house, the members of the aristocracy who desired to bring Naboo into the galactic fold as he did. Through this espionage, he would come to meet the man who would provide him a path to everything that he craved and more. His master, Darth Plagueis, known to the rest of the galaxy as Higo Damask, of the prestigious Damask Holdings. Sensing the ambition in young Palpatine, and his strong personality that was well suited for leadership, Plagueis would go on to court Palpatine into becoming his spy to advance his dealings on Naboo. Through these endeavors, Plagueis hadn't yet sensed the strong attunement to the Force that Palpatine somehow managed to keep hidden in his subconscious.
Why would
And
it
at this
export?
point, he was hoping that Palpatine was Force sensitive, but he wasn't exactly looking
Left
to make him his
arm.
apprentice at this moment, but was instead looking to add him to his repertoire of useful minions to advance the Sith grand plan. Sensing something deeper over a lengthened exposure to Palpatine, he began goading him into aligning himself with the principles of the Sith, telling Palpatine to seize that which he most desired, and using Palpatine's hatred of his father to his advantage. Plagueis tells Palpatine a story about how he came to bring about the end of his own brothers and sisters, who were contending with him for the rights to their late father's legacy, eventually winning out through careful plotting and securing for himself a high position amongst the moons. And after a confrontation with his father aboard a family ship, Palpatine's
There we
anger
go.
and
Wait,
hatred
what?
unleashed the immense force power he had been concealing, choking his father and slamming him into the ship's thick metal walls. until his
Memory.
death.
What?
He would proceed to murder his entire family, making him the sole heir and sole decider of the fate of House Palpatine, all while bringing his true self to the forefront, letting the beast that had slept within his soul emerge to begin transforming Palpatine into the man he had always wanted to be. A man who was free of the bonds that had been placed on him from birth, and a man who was free to be the ultimate decider of his fate and the fates of those around him. Palpatine, in the moment after killing his family, felt exalted, a feeling that was slightly hampered by the fear of his actions being discovered. However, this too, like every other terrible thing that Palpatine had ever done, was swept under the rug. Only this time, it was his new master doing the cleaning up, and not a father he had so despised. This was, of course, the first event that would separate Palpatine from the ambitious and self-serving youth that he had once been, to the megalomaniacal architect of terror that he would ultimately become. From here, Palpatine would immerse himself fully in the teachings of the Sith, deferring to his master in all aspects. Plagueis would train his body and his mind for 12 years while Palpatine rose amongst the ranks of the political structure on Naboo. And at the end of these 12 years, we find Palpatine in the position of ambassador for Naboo. In a secret annual meeting arranged by his master on the moon Sojourn, we get to see Palpatine's mastery of the art of diplomacy and conversation in action, where he defers to the opinions of others, reading the crowd and the atmosphere before taking a position. And even when he does so in a way that's manufactured to satisfy those asking the questions, yet vague enough to hide his differing opinion or true thoughts on the matter. It was here on this very moon that Sidious made his first contribution to the Sith Grand Plan, an idea that would be instrumental in ensuring its success. The idea that the Jedi needed to be framed as the enemies of peace and justice, rather than their ally. With his own growing power and his master's connections, the pieces began falling into place, as new allies like Sate Pestage came into the fold, as well as unwitting and developing ones in Count Dooku and Sifo Dyas. Throughout his years as his master's apprentice, Palpatine would grow his rapport with the members of the Senate and the Jedi as well, and his presence in the Republic as a rising star was well known and talked about the galaxy over. The beauty of Palpatine's restraint is shown to us in these early years, and his ability to hide as a proverbial wolf amongst the sheep is something that few villains of his magnitude are capable of. He moves in a way that's both elegant and reserved, projecting himself as a kind and caring man, and the sincerity he holds in both his smile and mannerisms make Palpatine come across as a genuine and admirable leader. In this persona, he's never seen giving in to anger, or any other volatile emotion for that matter, and through the serenity of his disposition, he projects a calm and confident strength that serve to both disarm and inspire
Now
the
we
people around him.
wait.
Up until the eventual execution of his master by his own hand, Palpatine would work to bring the people and organizations that had been cultivated by his master to be subservient to him, and in the process would also find for himself his own apprentice in Darth Maul. By the time the Naboo crisis had reached its peak, and Palpatine was elected as Supreme Chancellor, his power and prestige had now far outshone his master's, and the night of his election, he killed his master in his sleep, cementing himself as the focal point of the dark side and the galaxy. Palpatine would go on to consolidate the power that had been conferred upon him by not only his master and the Republic, but as he felt in the moment following his master's demise, the dark side itself.
We're waiting for dev kit to load, Hank. I don't have face cam on this, so I don't want people to see me eating.
As it had his master years earlier when he disposed of Darth Tenebris, wrapping him in
Shut
a penumbra
up!
of dark power
Shut
that flowed
up!
through every fiber of his being. Now, with his master dead, and Palpatine seated at the pinnacle of power in the galaxy, the real work towards executing the grand plan of the Sith could begin. With the loss of his own apprentice, Palpatine would now look toward recruiting a fallen Jedi who had gained much repute as a political idealist, and as an elusive man who operated at the fringes of the galaxy, Count Dooku. With his assistance, he would orchestrate the plan his master had set in motion by pinning the production of the clone army on the late Sifo Dyas, whom in truth had believed what he was doing was the right thing to combat the coming onslaught of darkness that would fall upon the galaxy. Using his master's contacts within the various corporations and dissidents that would eventually make up the Separatist leadership, Palpatine, through Count Dooku, would begin fanning the flames of discontent that had been growing for decades. Flames that had been in part ignited by the Sith and their secret collaboration with the seedier and more corrupt elements within the galaxy and the Republic itself. Through these endeavors, Palpatine would seat himself in a position that few can claim to have ever held in a plot such as this, one where no matter the outcome of the events that would follow, he would emerge the ultimate victor. I could go into individual detail about each atrocity that was orchestrated by the Separatists, and each battle that cost the lives of countless innocents. But the simplest way to convey to you Palpatine's role in the Clone Wars is to state that he was responsible.
This is the only thing I've ate
everything.
today. Chicken
Each
burger
death,
and
each broken
pasta.
world can ultimately be traced back to Palpatine, making him responsible for casualties and cruelty on a massive scale that can hardly be matched by any other being, all while appearing to the public as the shining bastion of the Republic, the man who was steering the galaxy towards the right course. This is the evil genius of Palpatine. The fact that he had the foresight to formulate a plan using the materials handed to him by generations of Sith, with which he would exact their revenge in the most efficient and effective way, all the while appearing to the galaxy as a man who was pure in his intentions, staunch in his adherence to Republic principles, and a defender of the law and order that the galaxy so desperately desired. The fact that he's able to hide his true intentions and thoroughly evil self from everyone, even the Jedi, is a testament to both his power and skill. Known to only a select few, behind the eyes of Palpatine lies every facet of evil you can imagine in a person. He holds within him immense cruelty and brutality, the absence of remorse, and the ambition and willingness to sacrifice everything, and I mean everything, to achieve his goals, as long as when the dust settles, there's still some toys for him to play with. We see this notion when he expresses to Vader during a conversation in the Darth Vader comics that he doesn't wish to rule over a galaxy of the dead, showing us that his desire to torment and rule people supersedes the intense bloodlust that he holds within himself. His disregard for life was not only seen on an impersonal level, but a personal one as well, as along with his bloodlust comes an intense sadism. A sadism that went in tandem with his view of the helpless beings of the galaxy as nothing more than his playthings. Every life was nothing more than a mind to be bent, and a will that he could turn toward his own pleasure or ambition, and physical and mental torture were commonly employed by Darth Sidious. As I said in the beginning of the video, Palpatine has absolutely no redeeming qualities whatsoever, and in his pursuit of power, there lies no shred of morality, not a desire to better the galaxy through his leadership like Count Dooku, or to uphold and save the lives of the ones he loves, like Anakin. No, everything Palpatine does in his life is done for one person, and one person only, himself. He is a Sith, and does wish to avenge his order, and uphold its values to a certain degree. But if Palpatine needed to destroy and defile everything he had pledged his life to in order to remain at the top, he would have done so, as nothing holds more value to Palpatine than himself and his power. All of these things are the crux of what makes Palpatine the most sinister and cunning villain imaginable. His rampant megalomania, unending patience, disregard for any and all life, the understanding and abuse of the intense power he holds, a lack of any moral values whatsoever, and his genius-level intellect that makes him capable of outwitting his enemies at every turn. However, these traits would have taken him nowhere if it weren't for his use of the sharpest tool in his arsenal: manipulation. Promises and bribes, flattery and feigned respect, common cause and moral values. All of these enticements would be promised to thousands of beings across the galaxy, from senators to the heads of corporations to Jedi. All would fall prey to the either real or false promises of Darth Sidious. A prime example of these false promises are the ones he made to Tyrannus and Vader. Lured in with the promise of a new order, an order that would be clean and robust, one that would supplant humans above the common filth-ridden rabble of the galaxy, and bring about an age where the Sith led an army of Force wielders through sheer might, a force that would set the galaxy as a stage on which the powerful could rain their ferocity over the weak and meager masses. This idea was purred into the ear of Count Dooku, a tendril extended from the indomitable shadow of Palpatine's soul, coaxing the already power-hungry Dooku into becoming his apprentice and the perfect puppet figurehead of the Separatists. This, of course, was only a means to an end, and the apprentice he had been cultivating since he had laid eyes on him during the Naboo crisis was Anakin Skywalker, unknowingly nurtured from a young age with disparaging ideas about the role of the Jedi and the Republic in both Anakin's life and the galaxy. Anakin would latch on to the many ideas that were funneled into his head by the deceitful whispers of this dark entity, coaxing him into embracing his feelings and feeding conflict into an already conflicted mind. Palpatine would successfully turn Anakin with false promises and friendship that would ultimately backfire on Anakin. just as the falsity of Palpatine's entire being had spelled the end for countless other beings throughout the galaxy. This is perhaps the greatest feat of manipulation Sidious managed to pull off, as he cultivated Anakin from a child into one day becoming the final piece in the grand plan, ensuring the destruction of the Republic and the Jedi Order, accomplishing this feat through careful coercion, deceit, and pandering. By turning Anakin, Darth Sidious made it so that he would have a vessel from which he could rule the Empire indirectly, a force and voice for his vision, while he focused on other, important matters. With all that we have discussed at his disposal, how can anyone hope to match a person who has successfully infiltrated the institution he is actively trying to destroy, and not just as a regular saboteur, but as the leader of that organization? A position in which he has thousands, if not tens of thousands of beings secretly advancing his agenda, whether they knew it or not, controlling everything in the galaxy from the criminal underworld, to businesses, to the most respectable institutions that have stood in the name of the greater good for 1,000 years. Palpatine's manipulation of the entire galaxy and his eventual victory is expertly described with a beautifully poetic paragraph written by Matthew Stover in the Revenge of the Sith novelization. The dark is generous, and it is patient, and it always wins. It always wins because it is everywhere. It is in the wood that burns in your hearth, and in the kettle on the fire. It is under your chair, and under your table, and under the sheets on your bed. Walk in the midday sun, and the dark is with you, attached to the soles of your feet. The brightest light casts the darkest shadow. And of course, we know the dark does indeed win, and it even wins when it's losing. Even when he's maimed by his own force lightning during his duel with Mace Windu, this only furthers his own ends in providing him an opportunity to lower the mask he had been wearing for so long, letting his true self shine through. It would seem that he suffered grievous injuries and irreversible damage to his person, and in a sense, he has. But he's now able to use these wounds to always live as Darth Sidious, letting the dark side and his natural personality flow from within himself. No longer is he concerned with catering to the masses. Now his smile is as malicious as his intentions, his laughter scornful, a reflection of the ill intent he holds within himself. At this moment, at the end of the war he started, the Jedi and the Republic, his ambitions are secured, and the galaxy has been rent asunder, transformed in the name of stability and order into the unlimited fountain of power and energy Darth Sidious would use to transform himself into the almighty emperor of an entire galaxy, putting in place a repressive and authoritarian government that had an iron grip on almost every aspect of sentient life. Sectors had been divided among Moffs, who were reinforced by military might that was ready to subjugate worlds at a moment's notice, and to back them up, a network of spies and intelligence, all manufactured in the name of the New Order, all of which were only in place to protect Palpatine and increase his hold on power, rather than being the force that was upholding the rule of law. During his years reigning supreme over the galaxy, Sidious would task his apprentice with the training of inquisitors to hunt down the remaining Jedi, commission technological horrors that would instill fear into rebellious systems, and hold a court that was rife with power struggles and dissent, where conflict and subterfuge often took the place of comradeship. He would enact policies and laws that would boost the position of humans within the galaxy, strengthening the core worlds to become his bastion of power, while the outer rim systems languished as planets to be used and abused for their resources and slave labor. Like when he ordered the Geonosians, who had been the architects of the Death Star, to work on its construction against their will, and thereafter instituting a policy of sterilization for what would be the rebellious Geonosians, wiping out an entire species to ensure dissident elements stayed buried. This new order would attempt to rule through the force of might, and all the initiatives Palpatine took during this time were aimed solely at increasing imperial power without regard for the well-being of the citizens of the galaxy. The prosperity of the people of the galaxy was last on the list of priorities for the Emperor, and any benefit that the Empire brought to the galaxy was negligible, and beneath the notice of a man whose only goal was everlasting power. There's a line I'd like to note here from the Plagueis novel, where Palpatine states his mild distaste for the grandiose art of his home planet, telling his master that he much prefers a more minimalist style. During his time as a youth, a senator, and chancellor, Palpatine would dress in the finery that was expected of him, but upon forming the Galactic Empire, he he would project his minimalism on the very structure of the Empire, preferring his soldiers, officers, starships, and buildings to be pristine and pragmatic. This would include himself, as he now exclusively garbed himself in a black hooded robe, allowing himself to be unconcerned with what he likely perceived as needless fashion and pandering. This minimalism shows us how unconcerned Palpatine is with the material world, or with possessions, preferring to focus all of his energy on the pursuit of power, rather than anything else. However, his appearance wouldn't matter all too much, as he chose to hide himself from the galaxy more often than not, and Sidious would spend much of his time delving deeper into the dark side, placing much of the day-to-day activities of ruling the Empire on his cronies. The pursuit of greater understanding of the dark side was, of course, only in service to his one true goal, expanding his power. And the way Sidious wished to accomplish this was by providing for himself eternal life. His endeavors would include expanding upon the research of his master, but also by trying new and extreme methods like Project Blackwing, which had the Empire employing researchers who delved into Sith alchemy to try and uncover the secret to unlocking immortality, accidentally creating zombie-like creatures in the process. Achieving this still wouldn't have been enough though, as his efforts were also spent on divining ways in which he could alter the very fabric of time and space. By obtaining this power, he would use the dark side to reshape the galaxy and the universe in any way that he desired, transcending from a mere Lord of the Sith and Emperor into nothing short of a god. Though the institution he created would be robust and hold considerable power, this iteration of his empire would have its flaws, as despite all his preparations, its transformation from the disorder that was the Republic into an immovable force was hardly perfect, and his rule would be subject to various problems like separatist holdouts, frequent assassination attempts, and a growing rebellion. It was this rebellion, in tandem with his lack of foresight in regard to the children of Anakin Skywalker, that would be the undoing of all the efforts he had put into increasing his power, as his reliance on his apprentice being totally subservient to him, and an overestimation of his own power, was a fatal flaw in Palpatine that ended in his undoing. The vestiges of Imperial rule in the galaxy wouldn't be snuffed out in a single day, however, as Palpatine had accounted for the unlikely scenario of his death, and had put into place a contingency plan that called for the total destruction of the Empire in the event of his death, in order to set the stage for its eventual rebirth. It's a testament to the intense selfishness of the Emperor that he believed the Empire served one purpose, and one purpose only: preserving the life of its Emperor and ensuring his continued and unbroken rule of the galaxy. Through these orders, he would ensure the destruction of his empire, an empire that had served its purpose as practice for the plans he had been forming in secret during his reign. All the efforts he had put into preserving his life and expanding not only his personal power, but the power of the institution he wished to rule over for an eternity, were concentrated on the planet Exegol, where he had experimented with the help of his Sith cultists, finding ways into which he could achieve the impossible and extend his life indefinitely through the use of both cloning technology and ancient Sith rituals. Here is where Palpatine accomplished a number of things, namely the creation of a clone body that his soul could escape to upon his eventual
Nicholas.
death, a fleet
I'm
of
waiting
Star
for this
Destroyers
to
each with the
load.
planet-destroying capabilities of the Death Star, and an army of brainwashed and genetically altered children who had been conditioned to be the perfect soldiers to form his new Sith army. In the pursuit of creating his own clones, he created two separate beings that would be instrumental in his rebirth and the rise of his resurgent empire. The first being Snoke, whom he would rule the First Order through as a puppet, and simultaneously attempt to turn the grandson of his former apprentice to the dark side to take on the mantle of his new Sith
We
apprentice.
may be here for a
The second
while.
is his son, that had been born as a result of the efforts of the cultists to clone Sidious a new body. However, this clone would have no force sensitivity, and his purpose in regards to the plans of Darth Sidious wouldn't come until he sired a force-sensitive daughter many years later. When the timing was right, Sidious lured Ben to Exegol, promising him a future as the leader of the new and improved empire. In doing so, he would in turn bait Rey to the planet, where he would conduct a ritual with his faithful cultists, in which he could possess the body of Rey and continue his existence through her. This, of course, fails, but these plans, and his far-reaching preparedness in accounting for his own demise, is a testament to the cunning of Darth Sidious, and mirrors the planning and effort he put into instigating the Clone Wars and the Purge of the Jedi Order. And this shows us what he's willing to do to provide for himself an immortal body and immortal empire. So in the end, who was Darth City.
Are you enjoying our noise-canceling app? Unlock Crisp's full potential and upgrade your plan to...
He's a man who displayed from a young age his will to dominate.
I just want to lie down. I'm making an axolotl, but as soon as I imported it, it freaking crashed. I didn't expect you to even show up. And all I can do is just watch frickin' videos, because that's the only thing you can do while you wait for the dev kit to load, and I'd rather not have the orders be late. So yeah. Fuck me. Hold on, I can salvage this if that's it's plugged in. Alright, everyone. Vor. And that's my way of saying excuse me. Ugh. I usually, yeah, I can just hold in my burp like that. And that's usually what I always do out in public or anywhere. But if I actually want to, just for the fucking joke of it, I'll do it. I know, I wasn't there for... Oh. Yeah, that's why the streams have been... People only really join once there's already people watching. Vengeful also joined, but I couldn't see him because I didn't have my monitor set up. But now I do. So... Alright, I'll close Parsec. I'll open Brave Browser, and I'll go to Oculus Casting. And then I'll just cast, Because... Come on, how am I not logged in? And then you guys can just watch me play VR while I do this. I don't know. I should be able to look occasionally. Just put these plates. I need to put this in the fridge too. When I joined yeah, it's been inactive. Here, I'll change it to Brave Browser. Oh, fuck. Do I have to make a new window capture for it to actually... Yeah, now I do. Yeah, I think... Hold on. Population... When does it come out? I'll decide if I'll get... Oh, come on. I mean, you couldn't... Is all you are adding a knight, a sword? Hank, shut up. Alright. Hold on, I have to put a Pepsi in the fridge and... Here, I have to put it downstairs too. Hank, and I probably should take him out. He's probably crying because of that. I'll be right back. Hank, I can't open the door if there's a way. Alright, I'm back. I don't know if you're still here, Nicholas. But I hope you are. You may have noticed that I am actually in a new house. And yeah, that's a thing. Oh, there's so much more room now. Hank is sus. Do 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 do. No, you're not allowed to bite me. How much? I have to restart this. There's no volume. Hank, all you do is complain. And you wonder why people are mad at you. Oh, now we got sound. Oh, Hank, you're in the way. I'm trying to... Oh, look what you've done. Look what you've done. That should do it. Pavlov Shack. Ought to be hot. Now that in theory... Oh, come on! I accidentally clicked quit. Frickin' Oculus, fix your damn... Oh my god. Cast. Oh my god, I am on the link. Why doesn't it want to work? God damn it. Such as Google Chrome. What? I'm plugged into the Wi-Fi. We're using... God. Yeah, same fucking Wi-Fi. Oh my god. Why won't it work? Fuck me. Hank, shut up. I don't need your bullshit. Using the right account. Oh, now it works. Does it? Yeah. There, so it's coming from my headset now, the mic. Just because it's more closer to my head, you could probably hear me better. Alright, so let's see what we can do today. Play online. Trouble in Terrorist Town? Let's try that again.
How's everybody doing it?
Okay, we got the World War II pistol.
Why does no one ever answer that? How is everybody doing today? I just want to know if you're doing good, you know? For God's sake.
Nobody's
I ask
having a
that
good
question,
day.
people act like I'm flipping insane, bro.
Hey,
Nobody's having a good day. I'm sorry.
It was a joke, Mr. Biscuit, okay? It was a really funny joke.
Hello.
Okay, Broncos is holding more guns up to people's heads, bro. Broncos going way too far with this stuff. I can't trust Broncos, bro.
No! No! Traitor!
Is it?
No, I got him, I got him.
Wait, was he T? Was he T?
Yo, he was T, let's go.
Yeah. Hey.
Wait, he was?
You're not. He was T.
Hey, I killed the T, guys, I killed him. Oh, I
Oh.
Okay. How do you spell Emerson backwards?
did it. T-N, wait, T-N-E-C-O-N-N-I.
He's T?
Let's go! Hey, furry boy, ew, I killed you just so I can make myself look innocent, alright, man?
Alright,
sorry.
guys, that worked.
I did. Oh, yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
This is...
I mean, it worked out, man.
Ooh, I got a rifle. That's pretty dope.
Can we do the sand after the?
Sand is the worst TTT.
No, I think bridges because it's all dark, bro.
No, bridge is amazing, dude.
Bridge is like amazing, like terrain-wise, but it's always
bro.
dark.
Your ass.
Bro,
Like,
you
Broncos.
need it. Shut up.
All right, Broncos.
Oh, these
Okay, I
idiots
was
are
joking,
talking,
bro.
so...
Point a gun at me again, bro. No,
Me.
point a gun at me again, bro.
I'm not a fetus. You don't have to delete.
Now, go
What
downstairs,
the-
Broncos. Go downstairs, you fucking pathetic swine.
Holy shit.
Holy crap. I think
Man,
Rocco's gonna kill you for that kind of crap. I think he's gonna kill you.
Ah!
I mean, I think... What the
Help
fuck?
me! Help me!
Hey.
Oh, whoa, 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 whoa! Whoa, 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 whoa! This one health, this one health.
Broncos, that is not the. Hey, Broncos, bad. Kill him, kill him. Yeah, Broncos, that's the naughty boy attitude.
Very naughty.
I'm at
Broncos
one
next
health,
round.
someone
What
shot an
the hell?
RPG at
What is
me.
happening?
Hey, and I'm worried about Mr. Biscuit because he backed up when he was full health. So I feel like
Oh
he
my
can-
god.
No, okay,
Is he-
fine. I don't care. I don't
Hey,
care.
and Jordan, did you kill Broncos?
Someone was shooting at me with an
Where do you go,
RPG.
bro?
I'm getting shot, bro.
Hey, but you're full health, bro, and you got a really good ass weapon. Yeah, come on.
I got a rifle. Yeah, this is okay. Yeah, never mind. It's one of you suckers that just flipping right now because they just dropped some C4, bro.
He put it down. Yeah, he put it down
Okay.
C4. Check.
Yeah, you should probably get out of the fucking building.
It's a T.
Oh yeah, let's get out of here, guys. Let's get out of here.
Let's go.
Alright.
I always
Big
have the
Papa,
best
that's kind of
idea.
suspicious.
I always have the best idea.
Yeah,
right?
get
So
for
I'll
one
tell you
and
my idea.
Just like
Detective, you gotta get for everyone. Make it. He's almost done.
Okay, that's
Someone
not
pick
good.
that up and shoot someone random. And Big Poppy, you're in big trouble for doing that, young man. Alright, shoot someone, Mega. You fucking idiot. Alright, I don't trust anyone. Mr. Biscuits, you two fight it out. You two fight it out.
No, okay, I'm not doing this, bull. I'm not doing this. Okay, first gonna wreck me. I have a rifle. I'm gonna get screwed. Royally.
I don't trust anyone.
Innocence win.
Dang it, no fair. You said we could fight it out, not you.
Yes, I can see
you
it.
won.
Yeah,
Good,
I said
good,
it wasn't
good,
me.
good.
Bro, you cheated. You cheated.
5,
No, I was playing my
Okay.
bro.
1.
Oh,
You're
So
sorry
I
with
shot
that
you
weapon.
right when the
Oh.
right when the duel ended. All right, I shot you right when the duel ended.
I believe I just said those two words.
I am gonna blow your fucking head off. I ain't got
Where's
no
Broncos? Broncos needs to go into timeout for me.
Broncos up here.
Hello, Will Waiter. I'm new here.
Look at the turnaround. Alright, dude, I was hoping to rape him, you fucking bitch.
What happened? What did you
Bro,
do?
what
What
are you
happened over
doing?
here?
What are you doing?
My fun
What
time.
are you doing?
That was
Here,
Purple. Oh, we killed Broncos. Okay, that kid.
Wow,
Holy
people
dog.
are fighting upstairs.
No, I think I shot at you on accident. I shot my teammate. I'm so sorry, or whatever your name is.
Yeah,
I'm so sorry. I'm
Congratulations!
Hell yeah, man.
Hey, hey, yo, I give you a new mustache.
Oh my gosh, I was such a sissy.
I'm putting a $50 bounty on Flame.
Oh, heck yeah, Flame, get your butt over here.
Flaming?
Oh, come on. Oh, lost tracking. Wow, a perfectly lit room, by the way. Oh my god.
If I'm flaming and you shoot him,
Okay, listen, you're pretty
Oh
much
my
done for,
God.
man. You don't stand a chance.
No way.
Flaming.
Oh, great. Oh, I can't pick that up. Oh!
Flaming killed me on Harrison last round. He deserved. No, we had a reason, Jordan.
Detective
Jordan.
Detective
Something serious.
Where'd he go? What the frick? Bro, detective,
Where did
what
he
the heck?
go?
Oh shit.
Wanted to ask you.
Oh, okay.
That poor guy at the roof. That poor guy at the roof. He's fixing to get murked. Bro, he got murked. Oh man, that sucks. That dude. Oh, that poor guy.
Why?
Just sniping people. Getting ready to do some sniping and he got murked.
do that?
Okay, don't say that bad word or your mommy's gonna get mad. Calm down now.
I said hell.
That's what I call combat.
Hey,
So that's...
bro, this kid needs to wash his mouth out. I'm 13 and I don't even say those kind of words, bro. Yes, hell is not a cuss word if you use it in the, religious,
If you say
like,
frick, I will
place sense. But if you
What
use
the
it in the
fuck?
sense like what it is.
Hey, that's racist, Furboy. Yeah, Furboy. Furboy, more like racist.
Furboy just said he's part of the KKK. He just killed the black guy. Get over here. Whoever was detective last round.
1 single percentage. 1 single percentage.
Him.
Bruh.
I just went in and fucking killed that.
Well, dab on your bitch with a baseball.
Furboy is very racist. He shot me and I'm 1%.
I'm not racist.
Bro, he's a racist, sexist, homophobic monster.
Yeah, he's gonna
I'm
get
not
canceled
homophobic,
by
I'm
the
gay.
Twitter
Furboy, we need to
trolls.
speak. We need to have a
That sounds pretty
class,
homophobic, though. Not gonna lie.
Hey there.
Alright, Furboy, come here. I'll show you how we should host
He's
for
intimidating.
Hello, my
Come
fellow
here, come here,
basic
Furboy. Come here.
He's imitating.
Alright, stand
He's
in the
imitating
corner,
a gay dude
look
to
at the
knock him.
wall and crouch, okay?
Wrong. Furboy, I'm sorry. Don't kill him, please. Don't kill him.
Oh! That's great.
Broncos is also extremely racist.
I tried my best. Someone flipping rocket launch. Guys,
Don't kill him,
That's
don't
totally
kill
where
him.
Dab on
Broncos
your
is.
Focus on everyone.
I heard that.
Oh, frick.
Bro, what the heck? That guy was there.
1,321 karma. Hell yeah.
Hey, yo, dab on your dad.
What?
Dab.
Don't say
Don't kill my
dad. It's not fucking 2017.
What the
Actually,
heck?
it first came out in 2015.
Wait, what was that a response to?
The triple dab, guys. Yeah.
The triple dab? I have the
Furboy,
triple dab. What you talking about?
ooh,
Furboy,
racism, we gotta hit the dab, bro.
Liberals.
Hit the fucking dab. Alright, good.
Get the foot
What
dab.
is this server even? They're killing. Okay, dude. He's
I
racist.
can also do
Oh no, oh no, oh no. No.
He was shooting them.
Oh my god. Detective, why'd you kill no for no reason?
Oh, new map.
Detective,
Oh,
why'd you
I'm
kill
gonna grab my
Broncos is
charger, so
extremely
give me a second.
racist.
Broncos is
Charger.
racist. though.
I've been streaming this
It's more
whole
racist
time.
than furry.
I'm not racist.
He's obviously
you are.
he's obviously sexomophobic.
Bro, Flaming said.
No
Flaming
sexomophobia
part of the
allowed.
KKK.
I'm sorry,
Alright,
this
he's
is
fucking spamming this. Oh
this
my
is
God.
Bro, if you spam, I'll fucking kill you. I will.
Oh,
What the? What the heck? Stop spamming.
you don't show up on the honey down into it. Does anyone have a jar? I got low money, but I ain't got a jar. Okay, who's spamming?
I think it's Furboy. Furboy, speak.
No.
Speak.
Oh yeah, it is fucking fur.
It's fur. I'm sorry.
furry. Eliminate this
Furboy
furry
is
scum.
spamming it.
Furry.
Furboy, we're
Kill
gonna
this
fucking-
animal
I
fucker.
need to
You
put
are
my
spamming
charger,
the
dude.
comms. Time for you. What are you spamming the comms?
We're gonna kill you.
The furry scum.
I wasn't spamming it. I was grabbing. I was
He wasn't
grabbing
right.
my
He
crap.
wasn't. I actually.
Okay.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Big Poppy did a very bad thing, so he's a very bad person. Damn, Fetus Deletus, what happened, bro? Oh, Fetus
Pavlov
Deletus is kind of
PD,
weird,
open
guys.
your damn mouths and butthole. What the?
Dude, Fetus Deletus and Caden is kind of weird because they are both low, and we do not know why.
Yeah, because somebody shot me down there and I killed him, and he was a traitor. Yeah, someone shot me in the body.
I don't trust y'all.
Oh my
Hey,
god.
one of the traitors shot me and I had to kill them.
This place is scary. Nah, I'm leaving. Y'all can have fun, but
What
no,
the
thank you.
frick?
Yeah, I'm leaving.
Hey, I got Thomas over here. Thomas looking real weak. Are you a T?
I had to,
Yeah, I think
I had
Thomas
to
is
do
good,
it.
actually.
I had to do it. You're pretty.
Innocence win.
Oh, he was in. Oh fuck. Oh no, he was innocent. He was innocent. Oh no. Oh no, he was
Okay, this is a,
innocent.
you know how Lil said,
Whoever said
you know how Lil also like Lil Candy or whatever the heck his name is said a killer shot.
I wasn't the spammer. I was not spamming the link.
Furboy, I believe.
We believe you, bro. He flipping shot me with a rocket launcher, and then said I was a killer and I was innocent. Stop spamming, please. I'm just not gonna delete you from the universe.
Locate, and I dare you to do it, Locate.
Right, the goal
Bro,
here is
Lil
just to hide
Caden.
in a corner.
Alright, first of all, that was not my fault. Alright.
Not saying anything, so.
Hunt him down. Hunt him down.
Well, that's 2 traitors down. Damn it!
Oh my god!
Oh my god!
I woke up and chose John White.
Oh my god!
I woke up today and said to myself, I'm gonna be John
Hey, yo,
Wick.
wait, who killed me? Did I kill myself?
Oh,
Yeah.
no, who's
How do you forget that you shot your...
Here, let's go with this.
Who is spamming it?
Bro, who's ever
it's
seen
not really. It's not really. I'm a
Alright,
speedy one.
Lily Caden's, I think, no, it's not Lily Caden, it's not Mr.
Lil
Bits,
Caden.
it's not
It's
Mr.
not me.
Biscuit, it's not Big Poppy, it's not Furboy, it might be
It's not
Megabeast.
Tom.
Damn it.
It's not.
No, I
Tom.
said it's not you. I think I got suspicions on Megabeast. Megabeast is was my biggest suspicion. Okay, well, that wasn't what we were supposed to do. That wasn't what we were supposed to do.
No!
Hey, what are you guys doing? Hey, what are you doing?
No!
What's going on?
What's happening? Oh, please no! Fuck you. How the
Jordan
fuck?
scared me.
How the fuck? No way. No fucking way.
Oh, I don't think it's fur.
I finally get
Might
traitor.
be, but
This
Jordan
is
attacked the
That's not
shit
what
out of me.
happened. We accidentally did
Oh, fuck.
Do you want it?
Right, boy. I don't trust you, man.
Bro, wait, he wasn't a terrorist, was he? Oh, that was the... Okay, he's a terrorist, thank goodness.
I'll trust you for one shot, just in case.
Any fucking time you are the traitor, everyone has to like shoot you instantly. Anytime
Jacob's
you
just
are,
gonna
they're
murk him.
fucking smart.
There could be other people that think there is.
Goddamn.
Put
Don't
somebody
trust
to
you
death
for
in
a
this.
boy. Get away from
Speaking.
detective by the GPS so we know who's left. If it's only
Come
me,
on, you
and
furry,
and
hurry
so I
up.
can shoot
Kill someone.
Fuck.
Thomas, did you buy the GPS?
Furry's taking forever.
The GPS, you gotta go to the buy shop. It looks like this green pointy thing.
Hey, animal fucker, hurry up!
Michael's been about to buy the wrong thing.
Hurry up! Come on me! Jesus.
Detective, you absolute dummy. Bro, okay, this guy's dumb. Bro, what's his name? Thomas something? Thomas dumb. That's what the something is. Thomas the idiot. Thomas the imbecile.
Oh, no.
Thomas the dull one. Thomas the
Purple is
absolute
one shot.
dummy.
I made her one shot just in case she shot.
Come on!
Innocence win.
There was no way
I should have pulled up the. I should have gotten the 50
Thomas,
count.
you should have gone to sleep retarded. You should have gone to sleep retarded. Thomas, I gave so
Shut up!
Thomas, I
I'm
said.
sorry, I
literally the
should've
only way
used the
was to
50
whip that
count.
one.
I really should have used the 50.
Thomas, if I'm detective, I'm going to blow.
You should have used the C4.
off the wall.
You'd have a way
No,
better.
the 50 count would be pretty nice because I could just.
I
peek
gave you
around the
one
corner.
anyways. I'm sorry that I had to kill you, but I didn't know if you were in or not.
Thomas,
But
you-
I said it was him. I gave a reason why.
I didn't hear you. Stop spamming.
No, who did?
Oh, come on.
Right. It's not.
it's not flaming.
Never
It's not
mind.
Oh my
Yes,
fucking god. As soon as I get fucking
I think it might be
detected.
seriously.
Wow.
Dang it, Fetus.
Wow. Oh, fuck
What
you,
the hell?
Thomas.
You
Fuck
deserved it.
you.
He was the spammer.
Did you flipping kill Fetus?
Wow. Wow. Fucking, fucking kill that asshole.
That guy's a bit suspicious.
Oh, God.
Come on, it's just him left.
Fucking spent all time waiting to get
The Raiders not win. You guys are awful.
Yeah, how did Biscuit have to be Biscuit?
Thomas, did you say that?
Why does
Thomas,
there have to be
Thomas,
fur?
did you really say that, Thomas?
Why did Biscuit
Thomas,
have
you
to
wouldn't
be
fucking
Biscuit?
kill
Why did
people.
fur have to be fur, bro? Why'd you have to?
Oh my god. Spent all fucking game waiting to get that
Like, really,
shit.
bro? Why did you existing?
I was the
Easiest
trigger. I
one
had
ever.
to.
Did you guys see a dead body on the stairs?
Come on, where's that Thomas?
Exactly, I
Where
had
is
to
he?
too.
Where is he? Where is he? Where is he? I want to kill him. I want to kill him. Where is he? Where the
Choose
fuck is he?
kindness and kill them with it.
Come on, where is he?
Everyone that saw that body is extremely good. I'm coming upstairs, okay?
First, son of a biscuit. I'm sorry.
You see Thomas anywhere?
good
You see
noodle.
Thomas anywhere?
Kill him. Thank you.
Fucking
I'm a good
asshole.
noodle, I swear.
Thank you.
Oh,
Sorry.
yeah, fuck you
Come
for
on.
Oh, there's that pussy. There he is.
Innocent.
Bruh.
I couldn't grip my gun. Why?
That sucks. You could have used it one-handed.
Yeah, I tried to, but the fucking recoil was horrible.
Oh man.
I tried to grab my pistol so I could shoot him in the fucking head.
I'm being completely honest. I've gotten Trader at least 4 times in a row.
Yeah, being Trader, I think.
Finally,
got
that
it more than 3
bastard's
times in a
gone.
row.
I didn't do that. Hey, yo, what's poppin', fetus? Delete this.
It's so hard to kill when there's so many people in the lobby.
You clowning? Hey, you got the same name as me. What's poppin'? My name's Jordan.
Oh, come on!
Hey, you gotta do.
Hey, don't kill me. I was adjusting my
He was
earbuds.
Trader.
What
He
the
admitted
heck?
it. He said, and he was sick of it. So
Fuck this. I'm
Okay.
gonna fucking kill everyone. Everyone keeps fucking
Yeah,
killing
he got
me when
fucking
I'm
sick of it.
innocent.
4 times.
but you know I'm good. I killed a Trader, bro.
Give
Give me a hug. Trader, bro.
Fire protection. I will give you my boost. Like, can I buy it?
Big Poppy's want to knock, fucking knock him.
50% chance.
I got right now. Protection like
5 times.
Okay, so like,
It's actually like a 30, bro. Because Trader's dead. Go right there, you pop.
Dude, hit your fucking shot, bro. Flaming, hit your shots. I killed the flipping detective for this absolute bullshit. You idiot.
Flaming, you killed Flaming innocent.
I just want to be innocent.
Flaming, are you dumb? I mean, no, not Flaming. Big Poppy,
I
are you
just want to be
retarded?
innocent.
Big Poppy, my brain
So
cells
let's see how I'm gonna
deleted.
go
I
through this
swear, if I'm a
massacre.
traitor,
I'm sick and tired of
one
these
more
people's
time, I
voices.
am legit gonna leave.
No, don't.
Hey, you clowning around or something? You clowning around?
You
bro?
could admit that you can just kill me.
What's wrong?
Here we go again. The dev kit crashed. So that's a lot of fucking time wasted. I just want to end the stream and work on something that won't fucking crash and take hours to load. Okay, let's play this. I'll do this and then I'll go because I think I have actual things I need to do. Because I do have other things other than dev kit or Five Nights at Fredbear's to do, which is source filmmaker stuff, but it's kind of adult shit, so like by adult I mean inappropriate, like nobody can fucking, my age audience, I don't want them to see it, so I don't know what this is. I don't know what this is. Oh, great. I guess the goal here is... Okay, how does a fucking rocket launcher not fucking... Oh, it's gun game. It's fucking gun... How the
Dude,
fuck...
I'm playing a gun game.
How the fuck does the rocket not do this? Alright. Oh, fuck me.
Oh yeah, I just shot him. Oh, jeez. Got blown up.
Oh, great. It was fucking limbo. Wow. Oh, imagine fucking hell.
That gun.
You're dead.
Oh. Fuck, man.
Oh no, you got it. You snuck up on me. Oh god, I just see bullets going down this corridor.
My God.
It'd be nice if there's an actual proper fan in this room, so I'm not freaking hot. BRB again. You know, I'm upset. I just want to work on my ARK mods, but constantly this is what happens. It just doesn't let me do anything. And then when I actually load in, I don't know what I'm doing.
Space station.
So...
I'm your superior. We are doing space. Catch.
Oh. I don't even want to be streaming right now. I don't know why I'm still streaming. I don't want to be here.
We're on the same. Oh, wait, are we playing S&D or deathmatch? Deathmatch.
Oh.
Oh, I almost stabbed you. Oh, my bad.
Okay. Oh crap, they're teaming. No. Ah.
Oh, Sonny, sorry, Sonny, sorry.
Keep shooting me.
Damn it.
You killed me earlier on accident. At least I haven't killed you yet.
Sorry, man. It was not
Are you okay, Sonny? Did you hurt?
I'm fine. Just guard me while I'm reloading.
Are you sure?
I'm fine.
Yeah?
Bye.
I'm done with this anyways. I'm sorry. I'll I'm just gonna... Ow. I'm just gonna... I don't know. You know what, I'm just gonna talk to you because... I'll talk to you guys because half the time nobody understands what I'm trying to say. I've just been having a horrible fucking week. All the time I have to deal with... I could fucking cry in my own fucking house and my dad wouldn't give a shit about me. He constantly tells me he doesn't fucking care. Oh, everything has to be happy. Just be happy. Oh. I'm always told just to be happy. If I'm not happy, everything goes fucking wrong. Every time I spend my countless days just trying to work on shit and it fucking fails. I wait 2 fucking hours for dev to get to load, it fucking fails. I don't have a fucking proper friend group. I'm not comfortable in my own body, and every time I express this to my parents, they don't fucking understand. I'm not comfortable with the fact that verbal abuse in my childhood has led me to become a degenerate. And I'm constantly told that there's nothing wrong with it, and that there's nothing wrong with me, and I'm just making shit up in my head. It's fucking true. I'm constantly sick and tired of telling people how I feel, and nobody gives a shit or understands. No, I'm not trying to be selfish either. I'm not trying to say that, no, everyone's attention should be on me. When I don't even give a shit about attention. I'm fucking autistic. I don't know how most emotions feel. And I'm constantly told I'm normal and I can fucking feel certain shit, and I can do this. I can't do everything. Sometimes I don't understand that telling people to fucking die is bad, alright? I didn't see anything wrong with that. That was my go-to thing, and still sort of is my go-to thing to say to people that make me mad. I don't understand certain things, and I have trouble saying certain things. And constantly I'm told everything's okay, everything's fine. Nothing is fine. I shouldn't be sexually attracted to the shit I am. And no, none of it is frickin' underage shit. None, and that's not it. I'm 17 too. But I shouldn't be fucking having fetishes. That's not normal. I shouldn't have feminine or childish mannerism. That's not normal either. And then I tell people how I feel. And they don't give a shit. They don't want to help me. And I can't get help myself. I can't get any mental fucking help. I can't. Because I'm always told I'm fine. The reason I make fucking vent videos. Because the only people who I feel like can actually understand what I want, or understand how I feel, are on my YouTube channel. Everyone else just either sugarcoats or give me tough love bullshit that doesn't help me at all. I am mentally not well. I am not mentally right in the head. And I'm sick and tired of people trying to act like I'm perfectly capable of everything. They don't fucking know me. I'm on the brink of wanting to kill myself. I don't want to do it. I don't want to stop making my ARK mods, and I don't want to stop doing my Source Filmmaker things, and I don't want to stop making Five Nights at Fredbear's, but I'm starting to not be able to take it anymore. The abuse I've had, the bad things that have always happened to me this year. I'm also really black-pilled too. I'm just sick and tired of this.
Hey guys, how's it?
I hate the fact that I'm not normal. People constantly tell me I am. I hate the fact that I don't even feel like I can open up to my family about how I feel because they just don't understand me or even ignore me when I'm crying. I like, anytime I am crying, they say, "What's up, man?" Like in such a fucking mean voice. Like, that doesn't fucking help me. And anytime I raise my concerns, I just get fucking yelled at. I just make everything worse if I complain. Which is why I bottle up all my emotions and eventually have mental breakdowns like this. Did I say no one cares, Nicholas? I'm sorry if I did. I didn't mean to say that. I'm sick and tired of people trying to paint me as like that I only care about myself and shit. Despite the fact that I literally go out of my way to help so many people on Discord and on the YouTube so many times. Like the time I helped Joe Box, Jordan is his name, feel better. Or the other times where I helped people in Mara's server when I was trying to help them when they were upset at the time. Or in any other server, I was always there for people. I always prioritize people over me. And where does that leave me? Oh, I only care about myself. That's what my family says. Great. Like, it's nice to know that. Like, I just... And I know you guys care, right? It's just hard when you have a family and it doesn't even feel like they care. Yeah, I don't feel like I have anyone in person I can really discuss anything with. It's the reason I've always wanted a girlfriend. It's because I know that she would probably understand me. Where I've never had anyone else I could really discuss this with except for my friends, but sometimes you can't discuss everything, like if you have certain personal problems that you can't ever like speak about. Like, being told to grow the fuck up when you have serious issues or you haven't mentally developed properly isn't helping. You can't fucking grow up, and I'm sick and tired of this tough love bullshit. I fucking hate it. People who are fucking abused can't fucking develop unless they get serious fucking therapy, and nobody wants to fucking get me it. And I can't get it myself. Like, people just always say, I'm fine, I'm fine. Yes. me, Dave, and I want to be happy, but I'll be honest, doing these ARK commissions are the things that have kept me from being happy. And I don't want to stop doing them because I actually like doing them. But at the same time, when the dev kit doesn't work half the time, and I have to wait 2 hours for it to load, I'm not happy. I'm not happy I spent a week not doing any of it, because it kept crashing. I'm happy that people can understand this, though. But I feel bad. I feel horrible every single day I don't get any work on it done because of this stupid shit. It's complete. I don't want to stop making them. I just wish I could make them without having all this issues to happen. Maybe you can... This is supposed to be a gaming computer, yet it has not much memory. It has 16 gigabytes of RAM, and it just keeps not working. It just memory overload constantly. I don't know, I'm writing a post on my Facebook. You know, explaining how I feel, but I have to cut out a lot of shit because... Honestly, I don't know. Yeah, I'm sorry if I'm not doing anything. I'm just trying to write a post. And I'm surprised Five Nights at it's the most 8K views. I need to re-upload the old one then. post I just made is either gonna make things worse or better, and I just hope it's not worse. I'm just gonna listen to sad music. Cause that just makes me feel better. I don't know. What am I supposed to be doing here? It's just been my face. I completely forgot. It's 3 people watching. I don't know what to do. Here, let's read Steam comments since I haven't read them in a while. Oh, come on. Right, let's see what we got. Can't reply to this, but... Oh yeah, too bad, the mod's outdated. This... nice. Coolasuchus. I mean, he's right because my mom's a fucking corpse, but yeah, thank you for that. Check the damn link if you want a ID. No, I can't read that. And I can't even respond, so I'm not even going to bother. I mean, I used to be able to respond and I always would, but can't. Well, thank you, Ghidorah. Nice to know you actually help out. It's not like I'm really upset right now. Sure, I'll add Coolasuchus. Can Coola suck my dick? Mo incest. What's of the Titanicus? I don't know. Maybe if I shot myself, maybe it'd stop over-spawning. Maybe everything would be fixed in this world. More useless than a vibrator with no batteries. Mod is outdated. Thank you. Well, if you guys started a comment chain like that, it'd be nice. Delete anyone's comments that are not. Who's this guy? The Five Nights at Fredbear's free YouTubers played. Yeah. Someone found a way to get into the other nights, though. I just feel like a perpetual failure who can't do anything right. Sure, I make ARK mods and stuff, but honestly, I don't even think I'm that smart or anything. Like, I mean, sure, people don't understand what I'm doing, but it's just low-tier shit, I think. I don't know. I hate saying that because I don't know if it's true or not, because I can't decide if I don't know if I'm ever right or wrong. Let's check Instagram. Sure, let's like a bunch of shit I don't care about. It's Pterosaur, who cares? Oh, you're not wearing a shirt. Oh, great. Nice to see how this generation has fallen. Great. Wow, great. Unlocked. Making a bunch of exclusive shit unlocked. Who's messaging me? Oh, cool. Because I don't actually put effort into anything, I guess. Can I mark this on red? I don't want to reply right now. Oh yes. What? Hello, you're here now. I don't know, there's just nothing I can really do on stream. I don't feel like making Five Nights at Fredbear's free right now. Especially when I'm upset, I'll just feel like crap. I think, I don't know. Oh yeah, you said you'd give me money by the start of this month. You haven't given me shit. Oh my god. You said you're here now and then you just leave. Great. The only thing I've actually gotten good today... I just worked at a store. What the hell? Let's try this again. Come on, work. Why? Why does it screw off with the gay stuff? How? This worked at a store. Oh my god. Oh my god. I don't know, I have no reason to be streaming right now. I'm getting beaten, yeah, by bar right now.
What the fuck was that? What the fuck? What the fuck was that? Yo. That looked like an assassination. Did you see that?
これはアサシネーションでしょうか？これは偶然でしょうか？
I'm gonna go, I'm sorry. I just need to cool